This poem is called The Loneliest Color. When you speak, no one listens. So you speak more to be heard. You make jokes so people listen, but you're still expendable. People just get mad and that you're talking louder, or that you want to be noticed. You want someone to be interested in what you say. You want, or how you are. You regret being born. They say jealousy is just the fear of being replaced or left behind, and you couldn't agree more. Like when they back out of plans with you, but then post on Instagram that they hung out together. Hashtag, I don't feel important. Maybe you just aren't good friends. Maybe you just aren't a good friend. You think with tears falling down your face, maybe you're just not special, heaviness in your chest, making it hard for you to breathe. You know what's the best thing about having a few amount of friends? There's less people to hurt. You know what's the worst thing about having a few amount of friends? You're easier to hurt. And fuck, does it hurt? You wish you could skip a few days of life just to cry on your bed with glow-in-the-dark stars illuminating your tears, blackout curtains hiding the rising sun because you can't sleep. Well, you can. You do. You're just over-exaggerating for poetry, but you're not exaggerating when you woke up at 4 a.m. and couldn't go back to sleep, even though you went to bed at 11:30. That's 4.5 hours. That can't be healthy. You love your friends, but you're unsure if they love you at all. All you know is that you aren't their favorites. Gray yells at you for moving, and then you deem it your fault. You argue your point with Gray, but Gray just gets mad at you. Gray gets mad when you talk too loud or get clingy, and you want to apologize, but you don't want to at all. Blue never texts. Blue makes empty promises, and Blue favors Gray over you any day. Blue claims to care, and then stops talking to you mid-conversation. You're not sure if Blue is ignoring you. Whenever you try to tell either of them about these feelings, they tell you they're invalid, that they're wrong. Rainbow says he loves you, but you haven't heard from him since last week when you texted to ask if he remembered you existed. That's not what you asked. That's what you wanted to, but you just said hey, because you're done asking them if they remember you, afraid to ask them if they remember you, afraid that they'll hear this poem and think you hate them. You don't hate them. Gray and blue and rainbow, those are your favorite fucking colors, but some days you're not sure if the color purple is in their vocabulary. This poem, you realize, isn't good. It's just personal. They say jealousy is the fear of being replaced or forgotten, and you couldn't agree more. You feel left out, but you're invited. So why is it you feel alone?